We're going to start with our hello song. So can you tap your knees? Hello, everybody. It's Cindy. It's Cindy. It's Cindy. Let's make music. It's Cindy. Yes, Cindy. All right, this time let's tap our shoulders and we're going to sing quietly. Yes, Cindy. Yes, Cindy. Yes, Cindy. Let's make music. Yes, Cindy. Yes, Cindy. And this time, let's clap our hands and we're going to sing nice and loud. Hello, everybody. Yes, Cindy. Yes, Cindy. Yes, Cindy. Let's make music. Yes, Cindy. Yes, Cindy. Okay, so can you stand up and do everything this song tells you to do? We're going to be celebrating that it's spring, and it's a beautiful day today. Come on, everybody, and clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Come on, everybody, and clap your hands. It's spring outside. Come on, everybody, and stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your feet. Come on, everybody, and stomp your feet. It's spring outside. Come on, everybody, and swing your arms, swing your arms, swing your arms, swing your arms. Come on, everybody, and swing your arms. It's spring outside. Come on, everybody, and shake your hips, shake your hips, shake your hips. Come on, everybody, and shake your hips. It's spring outside. Come on, everybody, and bend your knees, bend your knees, bend your knees. Come on, everybody, and bend your knees. It's spring outside. Come on, everybody, and jump around, jump around, jump around. Come on, everybody, and jump around. It's spring outside. Come on, everybody, and clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Come on, everybody, and clap your hands. It's spring outside. It's warm out. Okay, so we are going to listen to some beautiful music right now because I like everybody to learn about the orchestra. And the orchestra plays the most beautiful music in the world. And so I always like to put on orchestra music and show you the instruments that we're going to be listening to. So today we're going to be listening to the violin. This is called the string family. All these instruments that you see here use strings to make the sound. So here's the violin, and here's the viola, and this is the great big cello, and this is the giant string bass. Now the violin and viola are the small ones, and you put them underneath your chin to play them. And all of these instruments that I'm showing you use this stick called the bow, and you rub the bow across the strings, and it makes the music. The cello is much bigger. The cello, you can't put underneath your chin, you put it between your knees and you play this way. And the string bass is as big as a door. You have to stand up to play the string bass, and kids can't play the string bass because that's too big. So I'm going to put on some beautiful music for you right now. It's called Spring. And that wrote this music's name is Vivaldi. And so since it's a beautiful spring day, that's why I thought I would put on this spring music. So we're going to hear the violin, viola, and cello, and the string bass. Okay, now starting loud. Now we're going to hear it again. It's going to be quiet. You have that quiet. We call that an echo. So now, next time we hear an echo, we're going to put our hands up. Now it's loud. Now it's going to get quiet. We're going to hear the echo again. Listen. There's the echo. Put your hands up. All right, now put your hands down. Now we're listening to violins playing and violas, and it sounds like little birds chirping. And it sounds like they're talking to each other. Oh, happy spring. Did you have a good winter? I did. Hey, let's go on a picnic today. Okay, come to my nest and I'll write all the words. Hey, we love spring. So right now we're just listening to these instruments that sound like birdies. Now when you hear all the other string instruments come in, put your hands up, keep listening, listen. Okay, now we're going to use our imagination. So let's pretend there's a garden on the ground, and now the little green stems are coming out of the dirt, getting taller and taller, and now they have little buds, and they're open up very slowly into beautiful, colorful flowers. We have red, and green, and yellow, and orange, and purple, and pink, and blue. It's a beautiful spring garden. All right, now we're going to hear these cellos playing, and it's going to sound like bubble spots. Listen. That's the cellos. Oh, there's the violins, the birdies, and that cellos. Violins, birds, cellos. Violins, birds, cellos. Violins, birds. Violins, cellos, birds, I sound, no sound. Okay, now today I brought in an instrument to show you, and it's one of the instruments that we were just listening to. It's the violin in the string family. So here's what the violin, this is what a real violin looks like. And see, it has strings to make the sound. And the violin has 4 strings. Now the guitar is in the string family too. And the guitar has 6 strings. But the guitar is not in the orchestra. Now the violin has these strings. And it's shaped kind of like the guitar because it's round and goes in and round at the bottom. And this is called the chin rest. And do you know why we have a chin rest on the violin? I don't have one on my guitar because we have to put it underneath our chin and play it like that. Do I play my guitar like that? No, my guitar's down here because it doesn't have a chin rest. Now the guitar has this big hole in the middle called the sound hole, so that when you play it, the sound goes all around the room. But the violin has 2 little sound holes, here and here, so that when you play it, the sound goes all around the room. This is the neck, just like the guitar has a neck, and these are the tuning pegs. And the strings are wrapped around the tuning pegs, so you can turn them to change the sound, so it has a nice, beautiful sound. Now, this is something else the guitar does not have, and it is the bow. This is the bow, and you rub the bow across the strings of the violin. Do I use a bow when I play the guitar? No. Now let me show you a little bit about the bow. This part of the bow is made out of wood, just like the violin is made out of wood and the guitar is made out of wood. But this part of the violin is made out of hair from a horse's tail. Let me fix this. So this is the bow, and it looks like hair from the horse's tail. When you get a haircut, does it hurt you? No, and it doesn't hurt the horse when they cut the hair from his tail. He's happy to get the hair from his tail because it's going to make some beautiful music, but we have a rule. We're not allowed to touch the hair from the horse's tail. We hold the bow from here. This part of the bow is called the frog. I don't know why it's called the frog because it's not green and it doesn't say ribbit, ribbit, but it's called the frog. And see, so you have to hold it a special way. And then you take your violin, you put your violin underneath your chin, and then you hold your bow, and then you rub it across the strings to make the music. Now, if I want to play it fast, tempo, I'm going to move my bow fast. So it'll kind of sound like the bubble bumblebees buzzing like we just heard in our music. And then you could also play the violin without using the bow, just plucking the strings with your fingers. That's called pizzicato. And when you do that, it sort of sounds like raindrops or hopping. It has a whole different sound than when you use the bow. So that's the violin. And remember, it's the string family because it uses strings to make the sound. And it's a very beautiful instrument. When we're finished playing with our instruments, we always put them away. And I have this case that the violin goes in. And it's very soft inside so that my violin won't roll around in the case and it won't get scratched or broken. Because instruments are very fragile. You have to take really good care of them. So when I'm finished playing my violin, I'm not going to leave it on the floor so somebody could trip on top of it and get hurt. Because even though it's in a case, if you jump on it or you drop it, it could still break. So I put it up in the closet on a shelf so it stays safe. So one of the things that's fun in the spring is that the bears are out. The bears have been sleeping all winter long and now they're out in the spring. So I thought we would go on a bear hunt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the bear hunt music. You're going to tap your knees to the beat like that. And we're going to hear different instruments playing. And I'll show you the pictures of the instruments. We get the music ready. And you get ready for the bear hunt.
Hey everybody, we're going on a bear hunt. Are you afraid?
Let's say, I'm not afraid. Let's tap our knees together.
We're going on a bear hunt.
We're going on a bear hunt.
Take pictures with my camera.
Take pictures with my camera.
Open up the door, squeak.
Open up the door, squeak.
Walk down the road.
Walk down the road.
Coming to a wheat field.
Coming to a wheat field.
Can't go under it.
Can't go under it.
Can't go over it.
Can't go over it.
Have to walk through it.
Have to walk through
Let's
it.
walk through our wheat field. Okay, keep walking. And this is the banjo we're listening to now, to the string family. Let's tap our knees.
Got through the wheat field.
Got through the wheat field.
Coming to a bridge.
Coming to a bridge.
Can't go under it.
Can't go under it.
Have to walk over it.
Have to walk over it.
Everybody walk over your bridge. Okay, now we're listening to an oboe, which is right here, and a great big bassoon. Blow into these instruments. Let's tap our knees to the beat again.
Got over the
Everybody
bridge.
echo.
Got over the bridge.
Coming to a tree.
Coming to a tree.
Can't go under it.
Can't go under it.
Guess we'll have to climb it.
Guess we'll have to climb it.
Climb to the top.
Climb to the top.
Let's climb our tree. Now we're listening to a flute right here and a
Do you
clarinet.
see a bear?
Do you see
Look,
a
do you see
bear?
a bear?
No.
No.
Let's climb down.
Let's climb
Let's
down.
climb down. Here's our flute and our clarinet. Let's tap our knees to the beat again. Echo.
Coming to a river.
Let's echo.
Coming to a river.
Can't go under it.
Can't go under it.
Can't fly over it.
Can't fly over it.
Let's get in the boat.
Let's get and blow our boats. Okay, now here's the great big bassoon again and a little tiny piccolo. Let's tap our knees.
Got across the river.
Got across the river.
Coming to a cave.
Coming to a cave.
go over it.
Can't go over it.
Tiptoe inside.
Tiptoe inside.
It's dark in here.
It's dark in here.
Is anyone around?
Is anyone around?
I see two eyes
I see two
and a
eyes
big furry body.
and a big furry body.
Let's take a picture.
Let's take a picture.
Run! It's a bear!
Run! It's a bear!
Back to the river. Row the boat across. Run to the tree. Climb up. Climb down. Run to the bridge. Cross it. Run through the wheat field. Run down the road. Open up the door, squeak, and close it. We made it.
Let's echo. We made it.
Hey, everybody. Let's go on a bear hunt. Are you afraid?
I'm not afraid.
Okay. So we were using our imaginations and echoing. Alrighty. So we're going to sing a song about everything growing, because now that it's spring, you're going to see a lot of things growing. You're going to see the flowers growing in the gardens, and you're going to see bumblebees buzzing and birdies chirping and bunnies hopping around. And you know what else is growing? You all grew. And so your hair got longer. Maybe now your hair is shorter because it got so long that you had to get a haircut. Your fingernails grew, your feet grew. And if you wanted to wear your spring clothes from last year, they won't fit you because you all grew. So we're going to sing the song, Everything Grows, and you can move your hands while I'm singing the song. Everything grows and grows. Babies do, animals do. Everything grows. Everything grows and grows. Sisters do, brothers too. Everything grows. Made of grass, fingers and toes. Hair on my head, red rose. Everything grows. Everyone knows that's how it goes. Everything grows. Babies do, animals do. Everything grows. Everything grows and grows. Sisters do, brothers do. Everything grows. On the farm, fish in the sea, birds in the air, leaves on the tree. Everything grows, everyone knows that's how it goes. Everything grows. Babies do, animals do. Everything grows. Everything grows and grows. Sisters do, brothers do. Everything grows. Babies do, animals do. Everything grows. Mamas do, papas do. Everything grows and grows and grows. Okay, so we're going to sing our goodbye song now. Our goodbye song is always slow tempo, and we sing quiet. And do you remember the music word for quiet is piano? Piano means quiet. So we're going to make it nice and relaxing. Goodbye to everyone. We hope you had some fun. Goodbye till we see you again. After that, that's why we sing this song. So goodbye, so long. We won't be very long. Goodbye till we see you again. Close your eyes. Think about your favorite thing that you like about spring. Maybe it's planting flowers in the garden or going on a bike ride or a picnic. Put a smile on your face and have a great day. See you next week, everybody. Bye.